The Raine Group, a merchant bank focused on media and tech, is making a big bet on Silicon Valley, announcing its first ever acquisition to buy boutique investment bank Code Advisors, whose clients have included Twitter and Spotify, to name a few. Joining us now is Raine Group co-founder and partner Joe Ravitch. Joe, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Okay. Why Code? Why now?
Code is easy. We've known Quincy and Mike a long time. Their depth of relationships in Silicon Valley, I think, is unique. I think their approach to relationships and to being an idea-driven firm is what attracted us to them. But most importantly, they're good guys and they're a great culture fit. We've grown our people organically over our 14-year history. We've never made an acquisition before, but I think this is actually a great addition to our team. It deepens our presence in Silicon Valley. In a world where we're betting on Asia, we're betting on convergence across the industries that we operate in, having that kind of presence that Quincy and Mike bring to our team is of immense additional value, so highly complementary.
Yeah. A lot of focus right now on deal making and what this landscape is going to look like where tech is concerned and Silicon Valley is concerned in the wake of the failure of SVB. How long has this deal been in the works, and what does the current landscape now mean in terms of opportunity for you to execute on this acquisition?
I mean, I think there's already a number of projects we've been discussing. This has been an ongoing conversation with the Code team for a while, and it was part of finding all the areas of complementarity. But if you look around the world, the presence of these Silicon Valley firms, whether the giant FANG companies or some of the startups, that culture is everywhere. It's happening in Southeast Asia. It's happening in Los Angeles. The big companies like Apple and Netflix and others are making a big impact right now in Los Angeles because content, entertainment, music, sports are all become highly relevant to what they do. Music as well, all the areas that we focus on. So it makes a ton of sense for us to tie all this together. Our presence in Northern California is not what it should be. And I think having Mike and Quincy there is going to be enormously impactful.
But Joe, Northern California and Seattle right now are kind of cloudy places, and not cloud in the good way. So talk about maybe the strategic belief and bet that you have to make in order to do this. I mean, the M&A market is not rip-roaring right now. There's not a lot of money to be made. Some people are running from Silicon Valley. Why double down?
I actually don't think people are running from Silicon Valley. I think what's happening is that people are sitting on the sidelines. I think they're scared of market volatility, and there's a concern. There's so many potential black swan events out there. They're concerned things could get worse, valuations could come down. But there's plenty of money, and there's plenty of interest in what's happening in terms of technology change. We've just begun to look at some of what's happening around AI. If you think about what could happen with TikTok, frankly, remarkable that it is soaking up 3 trillion minutes of American leisure time every year. If it gets banned, what replaces TikTok? This is all going to come out of Silicon Valley. It's all going to come out of that technology world. And frankly, in our business, we haven't really seen much of a slowdown. There's tremendous interest in content, tremendous interest in sports, tremendous interest in music, and the technology that makes it more attractive, whether that's in the form of commerce, whether it's transactional. There's new forms of monetization coming out all the time.
So,
and
Joe,
frankly, it'll still come from Silicon Valley.